The Egyptian pyramids are a fantastic glimpse into the ancient wonder for tourists, students, and scholars alike. They fire imagination and create inspiration in modern archaeology, architecture, and art.
Most people know that the Egyptian pyramids are big, impressive structures that were built a very long time ago in ancient Egypt, but not many people know all of the other strange and interesting facts about them, from building the structures to whether we could recreate them today.
Before we amaze you with some of these strange facts, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Let's start with number 10. The first true pyramid.
The pyramids were built for pharaohs to protect their sarcophagus and guide them towards the sun in the afterlife. The Red Pyramid of Sneferu at Dahshur is ancient Egypt's first true pyramid, meaning it is smooth-sided. It was designed to resemble the sun's rays.
It is the flattest pyramid of ancient Egypt, with the gentlest slope, which unfortunately made it easy for robbers to walk along and steal the white limestone that covered the red underneath.
Number 9. The pyramids were built by paid workers, not slaves. There has been a theory, propagated by a Greek historian Herodotus, that the Great Pyramids of Egypt were built by slaves. The fact of the issue is that many skilled artisans wanted so much to be involved in the construction of this great wonder. Research facts show that the builders were well-fed, well-paid, and highly honored.
As a result, many of them who died during the construction were buried next to the final resting place of Pharaoh as a sign of honor.
Number 8.
The pyramid texts.
200 years after the Pyramid of Menkaure was built, came the Pyramid of King Unas at Saqqara. On the walls of the burial chamber, the pyramid texts were found, magical spells in hieroglyph form meant to help King Unas' soul leave his body and commence its journey to the afterlife. The oldest known religious texts in the world, pyramid texts have been hugely influential in learning about pharaohs and the roles and the responsibilities they had in everyday life. Number 7. Bricks that weighed more than an elephant. The mystery continues, and the next fascinating fact is the weight of the building bricks. Can you imagine a 50-ton stone block? These mysterious pyramids are said to have been constructed with over 2 million bricks that weighed between 2.5 and 15 tons each. How they were transported and lifted in an age where technology and heavy machinery never existed still remains a mystery. The estimated number of workers involved in this noble course was over 100,000 skilled men. Number 6. Climbing the Great Pyramids. Tourists and Cairo locals attempt to climb to the top of the Great Pyramid of Khufu more often than you think. Most are arrested or detained on-site before being let go without charge, because under Egyptian law, climbing the pyramid is prohibited but not illegal.
In 2016, a 16-year-old German tourist was able to climb the pyramid in just over 8 minutes, while recently a local threw rocks at authorities and damaged the wooden mast at the top used to measure the Great Pyramid's height.
Number 5.
The pyramids were once glittering. The Great Pyramids were once glittering in the reflection of sunlight. They were highly polished with glimmering limestone white casing. These coverings have fallen off the buildings with time, and thus you can no longer see the shining surface. Some of the polish has gotten loose and fallen off due to earthquakes, while others have been cut off and taken away.
When new, the pyramids reflected the sun rays. You would think they were some giant jewels. The Great Pyramid of Giza is made of over 2 million blocks of limestone.
Number 4.
Casing stones to shine bright.
Casing stones displayed the precision of Egyptian pyramid building. Stones were white, polished limestone caps that covered the stone we see today. They locked together intimately, giving each pyramid a beautifully flat, smooth impression.
Casing stones reflected the sun like a mirror and shined brightly like burnished jewels. The casing stones are now mostly gone, as they were often stolen, repurposed to build other monuments, or were damaged by seismic activity, such as the massive earthquake that struck Cairo in 1308 AD.
Number 3. The construction site was not a random pick.
Although there are some of the ancient Egyptian pyramids located at different places like in Saqqara, All others are found some miles outside of Cairo, in Giza. This was no coincidence. As we know, the pyramids were built as burial tombs for pharaohs and ancient kings. Being at the west bank of River Nile, Egyptian mythology explains that this is the land of the setting sun, which is also the land of the dead. The location also made it easy for transportation of materials.
Number 2. There is a country with twice the number of Egyptian pyramids. It is your choice to believe this, but before you disagree, you might want to pay a visit to Nubia in Sudan. Nubia was once a part of ancient Egypt, and the fact of the matter is that the Nubian pyramids were influenced by the pyramids of Giza. They look like the Egyptian pyramids, only they're much smaller in size. Most of them were built to accommodate only one person as a burial tomb for the ancient kings and queens. Number 1. The Under the Pyramid Tunnels.
Another startling fact about the pyramids of Egypt is the existence of the intricate web of numerous tunnels and mysterious chambers and shafts under the pyramids. The tunnels are as old as the soil itself and behold thousands of artifacts.
Not many people know about this, as the tunnels' excavations are supervised by the government and the information held with quite a high level of confidentiality. The details of the commodities found under these pyramids in the tunnels and the shafts have never been shared with the public. That's all for 10 strange facts you don't know about the pyramids of Egypt. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts with me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned.